And as we're running out, don't you think almost everybody in line follows us out? Yes, I'm spilling all the tea and I don't care who knows, okay? Because it's G with the T. So get ready to sip slow. So this is about the time that me, my sister, and my godmother caused a big scene at Universal Studios. So if you want to hear about that, keep watching. Hey, I'm back with another video. Oh, oh, oh. So I want to say I was probably like 8, maybe 9. I was definitely young. And my mother and my godmother would always take us to Universal Studios like every single weekend. Like every single weekend. We was at Universal Studios back when I was a kid. So one day, they introduced a new ride, the Mummy. That's when the Mummy was like popping. And so I'm like, okay, cool. We going to Universal Studios today. It's about to be lit. So the Mummy is the ride at the time. Like everybody's in line. We're like, we need to see this. It's new. It's finally open. Like, what's the tea, sis? What's the tea? So it's me, my mom, my god sister, my godmother, and my sister. So this is important. There's a store attached to the Mummy ride. So you go through, and then once you come out, like, of the Mummy ride, you're in the store, like the little whatever they call it. It's not a convenience store, but you know what I'm talking about, the gift shop, I guess. So we get inside, and it's like pitch black in there. It's like super dark, and there's all these lights creating illusions. Like, it was just real scary. I'm gonna see if I can find a video of how this ride was, because I was tripping. Like, I was tripping.
The latest horror classics, The Mummy, and The Mummy Returns. In this heart-stopping labyrinth, terror lurks around every corner as you experience all the thrills and chills of the Mummy's.
Not to mention, why the Mummy want to go and have a whole snake, a whole real life snake up in the thing, just moving around in a box in the thing. And it's like this big. Like, you ain't got that much room around you. Like, it's like an experience. It's kind of like a haunted house. So we got like this much room, and I'm like, y'all want me to go up in here? Y'all want me to go up in here? I mean, I couldn't say it by myself, so hold on. I'm not saying nothing else until you go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. we're going, and I'm all like latched onto my godmother, and my sister's latched onto the other side of my godmother, and my mom and my god sister, they're latched onto each other, and they're walking through. They're walking ahead of us, so they're like, seeing everything come at them first. So the gift shop decides that it's cute to have a little machine in there where it shows a video of people walking, through the thing, and you can press a button and something will pop out at you, like Universal. Y'all wrong for that. But anyways, so we're walking through the thing. I see the snake. I'm already freaking out. Like, I'm probably at this point like terrified. You hear like little spiders and like all types of things. The floor seems like it's moving. And then we get to like this bridge, like where you gotta cross through, and it looks like there's nothing below, like, and I think it shook a little bit too. Like, it was not the business, and I was not trying to deal with that. I definitely was not trying to go through there. So once we got to there, like, I told my godmother, like, I'm like, I can't do this, like, please take me out, I can't do this. And so she's like, you want to go out? And I'm like, yes. And I could tell she was a little freaked out too, and my sister was freaked out. So we, like, I'm crying, and she turns around and we walk out, like, we're having to tell people, like, excuse me, and they see me crying and my sister's on her arm. I can't remember if my sister was crying or not, but I'm pretty sure she looked terrified. And my godmother, like, she's dramatic. Like, if you think I'm dramatic, she dramatic. So she's like having a whole moment, and as we're running out, don't you think almost everybody in line follows us out? Everybody ends up following us out of the freaking haunted house or whatever. Like, we call this big old scene. I'm crying, and like all we see is all these people coming out, and they're probably thinking like something went down in there. Like, they probably murdering people in there. Like, they don't know what happened. All they see is me, this big old baby, literally at the time a big old baby, like crying, just crying my eyes out. My godmother consoling me. She looks freaked out. My sister looks freaked out. And so yeah, I can't really remember everything that happened after that. Like, if people started going in, I'm pretty sure someone asked us, like, what happened. But yeah, we didn't finish, the whole thing, obviously. I was scared out of my mind in that thing. Like, no siree, Bob, no thank you, no ma'am, no thank you. But tell me why we gonna sit there after all that we just did. We gonna go into that little store and play with that machine. We wrong for that. We were so wrong for that. But yeah, guys, that was the time that we caused this big old commotion at Universal Studios. Like, we lived there, like I said. So it wasn't a long story time, but guess what? I got more coming. So go ahead and click on the links at the end of this video so that you can see all of the videos from me, G with the T. You better comment if you laughed. You better like if you smiled. You better subscribe if you want to see more. You better share this with your friends because you're being selfish, okay? Shoot. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Whoa on them. Whoa. I am done.